not working. Help. The World Book Fair 2026 was held in New Delhi in January for about a week or 10 days. I'm not sure how long it went on, but it was for a short amount of time, and there was a lot to see. I don't know if I have mentioned this before here or not, but I am a literature student, been that for the past 3 years, still going strong. So a book fair is a very fun place for me because there's books. Literally, that's the biggest reason. There's books everywhere. There were a lot of stalls, there were a lot of people, both in terms of crowd and like the important people who were there to do their seminars and lectures and talks or whatever. There was a lot going on, but my main focus was books, and I ended up buying 6 books in total. There were more in my list, but due to reasons I could not buy it. So first stall was a local bookseller. I think their name, I have this card, I think this is theirs. It's Madan Book Collection. It was really amazing collection of books that they had. At this stall, I bought 2 books which are from my syllabus. I have a paper called Post-Colonial Literature, and in that paper I have these 2 books. The first one is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This is, again, like, this is a second copy. This is not a brand new book, but this is in a very amazing condition, and I got this for 200, which is amazing. This is by Penguin Modern Classics, and I think this is like a certain edition with a certain introduction from a certain person. And I finished this because I had to for my class. I have done reading this. I finished reading this, I think, 2 days after I bought it. I bought it on the first day I went there, and it was amazing. Like, amazing in the sense, writing, like what the book is like in terms of structure and writing. What is going on in the story is not that amazing. Some of the things are very concerning. As someone who cannot put down the feminist lens when she's reading, misogynistic as fuck, Achebe had to show things the way they were in a lot of places. Like, there is realism to this book. So it's just, life is misogynistic at times, and that's what he has captured, and I don't blame him for that. But like, moving on. This is the second book. This also I got from the same stall. This is Amitabh Ghosh's Sea of Poppies. This is also in my post-colonial literature syllabus, and this is the first book of his Ibis trilogy, if I'm not wrong. And I have not finished reading this yet. I have just read 3 first chapters of this. I have to begin the 4th one, and as you can see, this one is a chunky one. Now I don't know how I'm gonna finish all of this in like 2-3 days, because I have to again read this for class. From what I have read, from what I have heard in class, this is also a very intricate and deep, complex novel, the way this works. Got this for 200. Again, this is a second-hand copy. This is not a brand new book. And this is also from Penguin, I think. Yes. Penguin is everywhere. It's crazy how a Penguin wrote all these books. So, moving on. Next is Niyogi Books. There was this book that again is in my syllabus, and it is not available anywhere else but in the original publishing places store, publisher store. Am I making sense? So basically this book was published by Niyogi Books, and the only place I could find this book is at their store. So we went to the Niyogi Book stall and we got the book. Again, this was a brand new wrapped copy, so when I opened it, I was instantly taken away by how brand new this is, and I had to cover it up. This is The Butterfly Effect by Rajat Chaudhary. This was published in 2018. It's a quite recent book. It's a science fiction, speculative fiction book, if I'm not wrong. I think speculative fiction is a better term to explain its genre. This is fun. It's structure. The structure of this book is really unique, I think. I am about to finish this book, only the last chapter. Yeah, I think this much of the book is left. I've finished most of it. I think I'll be able to finish this today. And it's a really interesting read, I know it's a very interesting read because I've read most of it. There's like separate stories, separate narratives being told to us as a reader, but we know as a reader they're all connected somehow because they ripple out of the same event, which is where the butterfly effect as a term comes into significance. If that's my analysis of it. Again, this is for class. We're reading this under genre fiction, so yeah, fun stuff. This I got for 350. Its original price is 495. That's the print MRP on this, but there were discounts, which is a common thing in World Book Fair. I think there were a lot of stalls which were offering a lot of discounts. This is a brand new book. It was literally plastic wrapped as I bought it, and then when I opened the wrap, I covered it up again because it is brand new. So I got this for $3.50. There was, I think, some discount, and we got a lot of bookmarks as well, which I have already lost some of them. I'm sorry, you guys were amazing to give us that many bookmarks, but this is one that I still have. This is inside this book only. Oh no, I lost my page. Anyways, this is a bookmark. There were 2 more bookmarks that they gave us. They were very pretty. I don't know where did I? Oh, I think it was here. So yeah, this is the 3rd book. Moving on. This is the 4th book and the last book, which is from my syllabus again. Next is a book from the Speaking Tiger publishing place, a travelogue. It's called On a Shoestring to Coorg by Devla Murphy. It's a travelogue of an Irish writer who is traveling to India, primarily South India. Of course, as you can see, the main place is Coorg. So again, I am in the middle of it. Not in the middle of it, in fact I'm in the beginning of this. I should have, again, this is my bookmark, they did not give this. I should have been in the middle of this book minimum, but I have only read the first chapter, which is concerning because I have a class of this book tomorrow and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should read this right now. I should read this after I'm done filming this video. So yeah, this again, brand new copy. It smells like a new book. Oh my god, I love new book smells. Experience of southern India. So obviously she is going to different places in southern India. She lands in Delhi. No, she lands in Bombay, and then she goes to Goa, she goes to Coorg, Mysore, Kochi, Tamil Nadu, Coromandel, Madurai. I got this for $3.40. The print price is $4.50. So again, this was on a little bit of discount, which we availed obviously. And yeah, it's a brand new book. I think we were getting fair offers. Like, this is not the worst price which can be quoted for a brand new book. And yeah, I need to finish reading this book. Next book. So this next book had been on my reading list for a while because the topic I'm researching on for, again, my dissertation this year, the themes that I'm working on are also in this book. Again, this book does not fit in my exact research topic, but I still wanted to give it a read because it's a very popular book. I think it won a Nobel Prize or some prize. I'm pretty sure it won the Nobel Prize, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm saying stuff wrong, don't quote me on these things. Next was Oxford Bookstore, from where I bought The Vegetarian by Han Kang. Again, it's a brand new copy and it smells like a new book. Whoa. I have been hoping to read this for a while. Even my teachers have recommended. One of my teachers was like, you should really read this and read it when you're alone because it may depress you. That is concerning, but I have to read it anyway, so I'll do that. No, it did not win the Nobel, I think. Brand new copy. The print price is $500, but after some discount it was for $425 if I'm not wrong. So yeah, again, there were discounts all around. There were way too many discounts. Some of the books had lesser amount of discount, like this one was only, I think, 75 rupees less, but there were books which were available on very cheap, like the sets and the boxes and everything, that they were there. Oh wait, no, it did win the Nobel Prize. I am so dumb. I'm looking at the behind stuff. I'm not looking at literally the first line of the cover. I'm sorry, Han Kang. I'm sorry to disrespect your prestige of winning a Nobel Prize again. Next, this is the last book of this haul. I don't know what you think of my book choices. Half of them were from my syllabus, so does not reflect a lot of me as a person. Now this used to be in my syllabus. Like, it was in my syllabus when I was in second year. And the craziest thing is, I have not read it, but somehow I managed to give the exam, in which there was about 30 marks worth of questions which came from this novel. I don't know what I wrote in those, okay, but I passed, so I must have written something. But I really wanted to read the actual book because it rose to, hype again, because it was adapted recently by some really especially important people. I don't know. Again, I am really, really, really unaware of a lot of things, so do not quote me on anything. But yes, next is Simon & Schuster. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope that's how you pronounce it. This is from their Kappa Classics category of books. I hope I'm saying that right. It's basically they take timeless classics and some of the most canonical works and design new covers for them, and make them look brand new and amazing. Like, for the people who judge book by their covers, it's for them because the cover looks amazing. Yes, this is the last book of the haul. It's Frankenstein, and it's insane that I've not read this. Look, I tried, okay? I tried when it was in my syllabus. It initially, it's boring. I'm sorry, Mary Shelley. I'm sorry. It's initially slightly, it's difficult to keep on. Once you get into it, obviously it gets amazing. But I could not get into it at the time. Now I have matured as a reader, so hopefully I can read this. This is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. The print price is $225. I think I got this for $195 or something. So yeah, again, this was for very cheap. Oh, and they also give a bookmark, which is kept inside the book. This is the 6th book. These are all the books. Yes, I spent total of $1,700, I think, if I'm doing the math right, on these books. 4 of them are brand new, 2 of them are secondhand, and yeah, they're all nice books. I hope I'm able to finish reading all of them. I've already finished 2. I'm about to finish The Butterfly Effect, so that makes it 2. I've already finished Things Fall Apart. I'm in the middle of Sea of Poppies. I'm not in the middle, but I have began reading On a Shoestring to Kirk, and Frankenstein and Vegetarian are something that I've not even touched yet. They have been sitting in their bags for a month now, but I will read them because I bought them. That's how it works. There is a certain happiness that you get from buying books, and it's definitely there. And as a literature student, it's just amazing because this is all I have done, like read books, and I will expose myself and do a self-report that I do not read out of my syllabus, and a lot of times I most probably won't even read voluntarily, like unless I'm asked to, unless I'm forced to. I probably won't read unless it's fan fiction and stuff. That's where my reading began. Okay, as a reader, fan fiction was the first thing that I really read seriously and analyzed and shit. So that's where the literature in me began, and it's going pretty strong if you can't tell. There's still a long way. Reading never stops, learning never stops from reading. So hopefully I can keep going to these book fairs and keep buying more and more books, because why not? This was it for this video. Hopefully this turns out pretty nice. Even the phone is currently set up on a bunch of books. Like, I have stacked the books so that I can place my phone on top of them. So I do own a lot of books because the essence of reading a hard copy is just different. Okay, I do resort to reading PDFs and ebooks when there is no other option, but if there is an option to buy the actual book and read the hard copy, then I would prefer that, obviously, because I don't know, it feels like real reading, serious reading. If I'm being honest, real reading is anything, but serious stuff is when you have a book in your hand and you can underline and just write annotations. I love doing fun, annoying, silly annotations. Like, there's probably a lot of places in this book where I've underlined and written Lamau, because it's just how I read. Okay, I read it like a Wattpad fan fiction where I select a certain paragraph and then I write my comment next to it, because it's fun doing it that way. So yeah, shut the fuck up, Ananya.